Blueberry pancakes. What's up, people? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Tonight, episode 319, Horror with Sir Sturdy. We are reviewing The Burning. Chris is actually going to be talking about another film, like Tuesday. This is and The Burning. It's gonna be. You know how we do things down here.
He did the switcheroo.
Yeah,
it happens.
It does. It does. But we're here now. Kelvin's over here eating something. Happy.
You got the 5-course meal there, man.
Got a fresh baldy. Kurt's got his wig on, as you guys can see. Happy as hell.
Kelvin kind of looks like Andrew Tate.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You don't know Andrew Tate? He's on TikTok and everything all over the place now. It's that fucking guy thinks he's like his life is God or something like that. It's like,
is he white?
He talks down on I don't know. It's hard to explain, man. It's kind of like he's talking down on women, but not at the same time.
Sounds like a Trump supporter.
He used to be an ex-MMA fighter.
Brandon Shaw. No, not Brandon Shaw.
No, it's Andrew Tate. His name's Andrew Tate.
Oh, you did say that. I forgot what you said, James.
I guess Logan Paul wants to fight him. That's the next boxing match if he accepts.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing tonight? This lovely.
Doing all right, man. Doing all right.
Just got back from the movies.
What'd you go see?
Bullet Train for the second time.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, he does everything in doubles, man. You got to make sure you got to memorize that shit.
Depends on the movie, though.
I want to check that movie out. That looks interesting.
Playing with fire.
You know it's Brad Pitt.
Oh, that's extra fire. I need 2 lighters.
What, Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Well, real quick, I'm going to show you guys what's coming up, and then we're going to back to Mizzy movie. Tomorrow, this weekend, Fandom Fest.
No way.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's fucking here. Wow. It is here. And I'll be there all 3 days. Filling in for Keith David. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. Hope to see you guys there. Proctors. FandomFest.org.
Somebody died. Somebody died. I think they poisoned his food. He's going down.
I think he's all right. He's all right. So, just because you gave your rating already last week, Chris, you want to tell the people? Or last
I don't remember.
Well, it was a 6.
Was it a 6? Yeah, it's a 6.
Was it a 6? Yeah, it's a 6.
Which one was this? Yeah.
Bernie?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Ooh.
Did you go see the doctor after? Get some cream.
I'm with Kelvin, 7 out of 10.
Oops. What did I just do?
There you go.
I'm actually gonna stick with the score that I gave it, which was an 8.
Your estimation?
Yeah, my guesstimation from last episode. I had fun with it. Like, I really did. Had some slow parts to it, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad.
I like the gore they had in it.
Love the gore.
Practical effects, baby. Practical effects.
Yeah, that shit was awesome. You're like brings you back. You're like, yeah, there you go, the old school stuff.
Tom Savini.
Fucking yeah, it's kind of
or Tony Savini.
I took it as okay when you automatically it's a slasher movie. They're at a fucking camp. You're thinking Jason Voorhees automatically.
Yeah.
So this is like Jason Voorhees, and because he got burned, it's mixed with Freddy. So you got Jason and Freddy merged.
So I was telling people on the other episode that this actually was written before Friday the 13th happened, which means it's also before Freddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So they stole it from them, right?
Well, it was written a year or two before Friday the 13th. After Halloween had come out, they had The Exorcist, they had Texas Chainsaw, and then this movie was written, but nobody bought it until after Friday the 13th. And then they finally threw it in. This was actually Miramax's. Was it Miramax? The Weinsteins, their first fucking movie. Their first movie.
Oh damn.
That's crazy. That's dope, but that's crazy. Not to him though. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
I mean, nonetheless, it's a fun slasher.
His first movie, his first sex offense.
Wow.
He didn't have to,
think-
but he did.
you think he
But no,
followed
I could separate
Jason
that, though.
Alexander?
I'll still watch
He
it.
was a
Yo,
fucking
that
man in
shit
that
is funny.
movie. He was a fucking man in that movie.
He was.
I was like, oh shit! I was like, there's George Costanza.
Yep.
Then who's that other dude? The fucking the one who was getting bullied. He looks really familiar too, and I can't think of his name.
I don't
Is
know.
he in a lot of shit?
Coach Costanza.
There was somebody else who was.
Yeah,
There's
you know
quite
what
a
I'm
few
talking
people
about.
that got there first. There was, I think, 2 or 3 different people that got there first.
The kid who was getting bullied, the one who was peeking in the shower. He looks. I've seen him in other movies. I just forgot his name. I seen that. I had to look. I was like, wait a minute, we're doing the burn. I was like, what the fuck is Mick doing?
Mickey. Can't you see?
You like this movie, right, Mick? I think I've seen that somewhere.
Well, Mick, why don't you hop on here with us and review it with us because you just recently watched it. We'd love
We
to
don't
see
want
it.
to.
He's naked on his couch with tissues. Leave him alone.
I know his podcast is at 9. He's over here sitting there with his balls out.
Tuesdays at 9 o'clock. So
Oh, my
Tuesdays
bad.
at 9.
hang
my
out
bad.
with his balls out. It's fixed business. He's a grown man. Alfred.
Brian Matthews, Leah
Brian
Ayres. No, wrong movie. The fuck.
So, the only part that bothered me in this movie was the very beginning, when he gets out of the hospital, where he kills that hooker. There was no point of that. He could have waited till he got to the camp.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
what the
kinda
fuck was
random.
that about? I was like, why
That
did he
did
kill? Like, what the hell was that? What was that for? Why did he kill that girl? Made no sense. Had nothing to do. I thought unless it was like one of the people who teased him, who set the fire, or like accidentally set the fire because he knocked it over.
Mhm.
I thought it was one of the maybe the girls involved somehow, but no, it was like a random fucking prostitute.
Yeah,
I was like,
he just had to
yeah.
get in the. He just had to get in the mood.
Or I mean, you
Yeah,
could,
he was like,
I
let me
mean,
kill
you could take it as if like the whole mistake behind it, or like just simply his thirst for vengeance being so damn high, he just wants to whoever the fuck he comes across.
Just vengeance on anybody, take
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
But it is a fun slasher. I mean, I saw
It is fun, yeah.
I saw it back in 2020 because I don't know if you guys remember. I brought this up on a very early one of the reviews we did. That the big franchises get talked about a lot, but movies like these do not get talked about enough, and they should.
They
Oh,
should.
I was watching this part of a first time binge watch. I watched this. I watched Intruder. I watched The Prowler.
Oh, Intruder. I never seen Intruder.
All good fucking slashers, but they don't get talked about enough, and they should. These are one-offs. They never got sequels on top of that,
Yeah.
But I really had a lot of fun with this. My 2 favorite fucking characters, Jason Alexander, right?
George Costanza.
Dave.
Yeah, Jason Alexander, yeah.
His character and Woodstock. Woodstock was the fucking man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved Woodstock.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
that
this
with
movie-
Fisher Stevens?
This movie
Shot
was
that fucking douche in the ass.
That was
Fucking
that was what made him like, yo, this motherfucker really did it.
I thought they were going to shoot him in the nuts.
That would have been some shit. That's painful.
Hell of a marksman aim too.
Yeah, he used to think his shoulder. He was dead on.
That motherfucker was a pretty good distance away.
He's like, I got this.
Can't say he didn't deserve it.
Nah.
Definitely can't say he didn't deserve it.
Nah.
Yo, that sex scene where he nutted quick and apologized.
He's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, they try to make this movie as realistic as it can, man.
Yeah,
That
man,
shit happens.
it happens once in a while. Whoops.
Especially if it's your first time, you feel like shit. You're like, oh no, she's never gonna call me back.
It don't even matter if it's your first time or your fucking 9,000th time. Sometimes that shit
Go
just
again. Just roll over and go again. Like, Jesus.
breaks.
Spend a little more time and get back to it when you're ready. Like,
You gotta get that quick one out. That's the secret. That quick
Yep.
one out real quick. fire that one
That's
off.
why movie sets have buffers.
Pew, pew. And then you're good.
If you don't know what a buffer is, go Google it.
I know what a buffer is. I do not want to Google it.
I'm good.
I mean, the kills were good. You just seen him like slashing away everybody on that raft. I was like, what? Like 4 kids? He was just like slashing them. None of them thought about jump off the fucking raft and swim.
What up, that girl?
I just think in the moment they get shocked and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, they're fucked. This motherfucker's just swinging the fucking shit around, fucking them up.
Cutting
his fingers off. I like that shit.
Yes.
The realest thing. It don't have to go right for the kill. I like the extra chop their fingers off first. And they're like, oh, in shock, looking at it in pain. Then he's like, fucking, he stabs him in the neck. I like that shit.
And I had known about the burning growing up. It's, the iconic this shot, the whole shadows outlined by the sun. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But I never watched it until 2 years ago, and that's like, fuck. Why have I been taking so damn long to watch this movie? Like I said, I'm actually gonna rewatch it. Like I didn't watch it to prep, but I already watched it. But I memorized it well enough to get my opinion on it. But I am gonna rewatch it this week because it is a great underrated slasher, in my opinion.
This is the first time I ever seen it.
I had asked Sturdy if he thinks whether or not if this would have come out, or well, actually, you needed to tell me if you thought it, but you guys can ask it too. Do you think if this would have came out when it was actually written in like '79, if that would have played a bigger part in this being a bigger movie? 78, 79.
There's
I don't know because it's tough to answer because of Friday the 13th. I know what you're getting at too is that it would have came out before then.
This could have been Jason, and Jason could have been the back burner.
I don't know.
I think that would depend. Like if the burning had came out before Friday the 13th, if they were to still go make more sequels to Friday the 13th, absolutely not. Friday the 13th would have still been.
Because Jason has a different element. He's like fucking supernatural.
Exactly.
He's iconic look,
The burning, I mean, I would see it getting praise. Wait, the other horror films, they would still exist, right? That came out during that time period?
Yeah. I'm just saying if this would have been bought up and made when it was supposed to 78, 79 instead of 81, which was after we got Friday the 13th, do you think it would have had a bigger impact on the horror scene?
I think it would definitely still open some eyes, but by default, like you said, the other horror films would still come out. The other horror films would easily outweigh the burning. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I love the burning's enjoyable, but then you had slashers that did more. Sleepaway Camp. Wait, Sleepaway Camp. What the fuck was it? I don't know how I'm drawing blanks already. Think of just any camp based slasher film or slasher film in general would outweigh it. By default. Like I said, I think it would still open some eyes at the time because, again, Friday the 13th didn't drop yet. It would open some eyes at the time, but it's like, it was still away. Like, I'll give you another perfect example. Halloween, the original. Everybody loves Halloween, especially me. However, what started that was Psycho. Then you go from Psycho to the original Black Christmas. Go from Black Christmas to Halloween. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if Halloween came out first, I think it would still be impactful. Black Christmas, people would compare it. But all in all, just by default, the point again is it would still outweigh it. Like the impact, it wouldn't be enough to outweigh, the successor. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
see, I don't even know what Black Christmas is. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh, you never seen the original? Oh, that's a good.
Not that I know of.
That is good.
There's a lot of. Sorry.
Well, there's 2 remakes though, James.
You're right. That's right. I'm thinking of that shit.
The remake that came out in the early 2000s is good, really good actually. But the remake that came out in 2019 is fucking.
That's the one I'm thinking of, the 2019 one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It was fucking terrible.
Wait, so when is the original?
Was it
70s?
78?
No, that was Halloween. It was before Halloween.
Before 70, I don't know.
Halloween was 77, right? 78?
78 Halloween.
When was
Black
Exorcist?
Christmas.
74, 75? Remember, Kelvin, you remember when Exorcist was?
The original 77.
Okay.
74 for
Oh, wait.
So Black Christmas is 74?
Yeah.
That's a good fucking movie for 74, man.
Oh, it was
73. The original Exorcist was 73.
Oh, the original Exorcist 70. Okay. Now, if Burning did come out before Friday 13th, I think it would have been a good build-up for Jason. They would have said, oh, shit, this just got improved. Like, it just got fucking up a level.
I could see that. I could see that. I wonder if it would have made them change up anything about Jason, because, again, you did see some similarities to it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would have made them change anything with Friday the 13th at all, but then at the same time, it's like, around those times, they were using similar, not the same, but similar formulas. Very similar.
They had to cash in on the success. Somehow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Friday the 13th was made to cash on the success of Halloween.
It was fucking genius. It was fucking genius.
You
You
can't
can't.
copy that.
I think they fucked up. They didn't make an iconic look for this character.
You don't think so?
I mean,
pretty
it's not
perfect.
great here.
It's okay. It's like I would expect to up. Like I don't mind the coat, the fucking shears, whatever the fuck you call those things.
Yeah,
That's awesome. But some reason the mask part, it just I wish there was a little bit more to it. Like whatever the fuck he has over his face, or is that his burnt face?
no, it's his burnt
That's his
face.
burnt
That's his bird face.
Oh, okay, that's his burnt
Yeah,
face. Okay.
that's the burnt arm. Yeah.
But you get zoom up, it looks like a fucking mask. It didn't even look like I didn't even catch it, like if it was his real face or not, or he was hiding it from people.
His skin was just melted horribly from the unfortunate accident.
Your mic is messing up again, Chris.
I can't do anything about it.
And what I really dug about this too, which is, I mean, from the slasher films that I've seen, I've never seen a thing in like the third act where one of the targets was actually involved in the original prank and has like a bit of a redeeming moment, but at the same time sympathy because he knows what he did. Like you could tell on his face, like, damn, like I took part in this, and it's like, but at the same time, it's either him or me. Type thing. It was very different, but it was interesting nonetheless because you could tell the guy, he really wasn't a dick. He was young, stupid, got older and mature, and you could tell by his face like, fuck. But that's something I really liked about it. It was a very.
I knew there was going to be a connection with one of the fucking camp counselors. But then at the end, where the other guy's grown up now, I'm guessing. I forgot what character it was, and he's telling the stories around the campfire now. It's the same story, like how it started in the beginning, like when they're doing the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Then he yells at the end, like, "You'll die" or something like that. He yells out, "Die."
Gotcha.
So I forgot what character that is, but the older version.
Am I still cutting it out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, let me try.
He did
Something, I guess.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
I think I did see this movie before, like Henry was saying last year when I was out in Colorado. I remember the beginning so much. It's just like the fire shit. I can't forget that really. So, Henry, if you're watching, you were right. But you were right.
So, what shit, what was I about to fucking ask? Oh, did you guys at all get a little bit of the vibe of like urban legend / I know what you did last summer?
I know you did last summer.
I know what
really.
you're getting at. I know what you're getting at because.
Well, I mean, okay, I know you did last summer in what aspect?
How the guy kind of seeks vengeance and his silhouette, the way they kind of make him look or whatnot, just kind of seems like the
guy with the hook,
dude in the shadows with the hook and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For me, not really. I mean, yeah, you can't see that, but like when I first watched it, I didn't really get vibes of that. I would say I got more so vibes of. Yeah, I can't really. I mean,
I
just thought it was a simple, like, revenge slasher.
This is an older movie. I was gonna say, well, for one, I'll say Friday the 13th, but and then small smidgen parts, maybe some more so because of the fire and the deformed look. Victor Crowley.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
In a sense,
I never seen it. I heard of it. I never seen it yet.
Great.
The Hatchet.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Fun,
Hatchet.
The Hatchet movies, they are some fun, gory. Like if you like gore, watch those things. Matter of fact,
prosthetics.
If they're on streaming, I'm going to do a watch party for those. It'll be sometime in 2023.
See, that's another slasher movie. Like when I first seen the original Hatchet, I automatically, it has to do with Woods and shit. I automatically go to Friday the 13th. It's like a default. Automatically. Then it's always a huge motherfucker with a fucking like machete and shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck's going on? There's like another Jason here. Jason in New Jersey or something. Well, no, the original's from Jersey.
But it's fun. It's fun.
That's where that camp is. The real camp is in Jersey.
Blairstown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And James, you ever heard of this guy's name? Because supposedly he's a local like campfire legend.
No.
No, I thought you mentioned him at some point on one of the other podcasts. But what's his name? Crampy or some shit or
in this?
Yeah.
I forgot I don't know.
I have no clue. I forgot.
It wasn't Peter.
Cropsey.
There you go. Okay.
Cropsey.
I don't think it was me because it's not. If it was, it's not ringing a bell now.
Yeah, supposedly he's based on a wood story, a legend of some type of
in New York,
in the woods. Yeah, in the Northeast.
Really?
Yeah.
Go find them, James.
I will.
Go wrestle.
Where's the last location there was a reporting? Adirondacks. I go up there a lot. Just point me the way.
I have yet to go, and I hear great things.
Huh?
On what?
I have yet to go to Adirondack, but I've heard great things about it.
Adirondacks is beautiful. It's up there, the mountain and trees and shit. It's nice. They got that skiing, up there. I don't ski. I sink. But
actually, I have an interesting question for you guys. Do you think this film is better off as a one-off, or do you think a sequel would have been acceptable?
I think I want a sequel. Because it's one of those movies that can. Like, so how did he survive? Like they said, they didn't find the body at the end. You know what I'm saying? They're repeating that story again. Like, he could become like a fucking... Like, don't go to the dumb fucking woods, man. He comes back.
Yeah. That's a good question because
he hates fucking campers. He wants to kill them all. That's like
what James is saying. You can go that route, and then you can just go the route of just leaving it where it is, just so your magic can kind of just play off. Did he survive? Did he not survive? Type of deal. I mean, you could even go the route of Friday the 13th Part 5, the whole copycat thing, where somebody knows the story, they're obsessed with the story.
It actually wears a burned victim mask.
There you go. And fucking
that they peeled off a real person.
Something. They just go about that, and they just fucking, say they use shears too.
And
they can do
it's interesting too, because like I said, there's a lot of these, the big franchises that spawned a lot of sequels: Halloween, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leprechaun, etc. But these films, seeing the draw at the fact that these franchises were doing sequel, it's shocking that they never considered, let's do more sequels, or like, at least one sequel, or like let's just drop sequels.
I mean, with this one, maybe it's because of the success of Friday the 13th. They figured they'd just get drowned out, and they're like, we got this one at least. That's a good movie. And if we make a part 2 and it doesn't live up to this, or it doesn't, it would have to live up to this, or maybe even be better than this, just because, again, going up against, like, say, the Friday the 13th films and eventually Nightmare on Elm Street.
Be better than the original? Oh, doubt that.
It's tough.
That's rare, man. That's rare.
It's tough. But I'm just saying, just in general, like, it has to be something that's really going to freaking draw you there. It has to be, like, you want it to be at least on, okay, I'll say this. Instead of it being better than the original, you want it to be on par with the Friday the 13th franchises then. If it's not, like, as good, maybe just below it. So people are still like, oh, let me check this out. Because if it's just like horrible compared to that, you're like, fuck it.
No, it is a tall order because I mean it's going back looking back at a certain scene from Scream 2. I don't know if Chris James, you guys seen Scream 2?
Yeah.
When they're in film class and Mickey says it's bullshit generalization. Many sequels have surpassed the original. It's very rare, but it's still a tall fucking order to top the original film. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like Terminator 2, way better than the original.
Aliens.
Godfather 2, better than the original. Aliens,
I agree.
better than the original. The Raid 2, for me, better than the first.
That's definitely a toss up. Yo, the Raids were fucking badass right now. That's a hard to pick.
You know, it is a tall order. So I mean, again, Aaron makes a fair point, but it's like, okay, Mick just beat me to it. It was a huge bomb at the box office. But no, because I mean, Aaron had said like, you know, all the other franchises. But I feel like with fans of slashers, it would have been more just the fact that it's more slasher films. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Oh, we just got Friday the 13th. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Like it's you're just dumping so many fucking candy as slasher fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what you're saying right here, Mick, that's unfortunate, man. Because this movie deserves, like for me watching this a second time now, this movie deserves a lot more love, like Kelvin was saying earlier in this episode, than it gets. And it deserves a lot more. I'm sure there is a lot of love out there that I just didn't know about it, but this movie deserves to be like in that conversation of, again, like Kelvin said, those one-off fun slashers like fucking this. And he mentioned Intruder, and he mentioned The Prowler, which I haven't watched yet, but I'm going to. But Intruder was another one that you guys hear me bring that shit up a lot. Fucking love that movie. Fun slasher store.
So I just looked at the reasoning behind the box office bomb. Not only was it released in very few theaters, keep in mind, this movie was released in 81. Another slasher film dropped that same year, Friday the 13th Part 2. So, you know,
there you go.
So you had to deal with two Friday the 13th movies? You should have. Okay, now I have an answer to that fucking question. If this movie came out before Friday the 13th, would it have been better than Friday the 13th? I'm not saying that, no. But I feel like this movie would have done a lot better than it did. Because you're following from fucking Friday the 13th part 1, which is a lot of people's favorites when it comes to that franchise. And then part 2, which is another fucking really good movie in my opinion. I mean, I'm a Friday the 13th fan.
Also,
that's tough to follow.
Also, I know I mentioned having more, but from a fan's perspective, it's a good idea. But box office wise, like it's saying, you know, it was the oversaturation of the slasher film market didn't help its case. And what really fucked it even more, that year, they had a successful re-release of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Damn.
So it's like, it's hard.
They had everything against them.
Yo, they dropped 2 Jasons on you. Boom, boom. Then they're like, you know what? Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out in 74. Yo, let's drop it again. Let's just fucking, you know what? 81 just sounds like a great time.
No, but Texas Chainsaw had a huge impact in 74. Huge impact in 74. So then bringing that shit back years later, I mean, fuck. Because I think the sequel came out not too short after that. I think, what was it?
80 something, right?
Yeah, somewhere in the 80s. Yeah, like a few years after that, the part 2 would eventually come out.
Oh, while you're here, Henry, I'm gonna say this again, and I hate saying this, but you were right. We did watch this in Colorado. I just forgot because I accidentally got high.
I was telling Sturdy, Calvin, that what's his name? Tom Savini or Tony Savini?
Tom, the special makeup guy, right? Yeah, Tom Savini.
So he's the one who did all of this stuff, right, for this movie. The reason he did this movie is because he backed out of doing Friday the 13th Part 2 because he said it would be the stupidest fucking movie. It made no sense. If anybody goes and watch the sequel after they watch the first one, they're idiots because there is no Jason. He's dead. He's in the bottom of the lake.
Damn.
You don't have to be like that, Henry.
I mean, I don't know.
See? Told you I was high.
But then look what happened.
Accident.
fucking Jason's just coming left and right.
Yeah, but I mean, look, it's crazy when you look at it because Jason is synonymous with Friday the 13th. The hockey mask, it's literally, it has such a huge impact. Like, any non-horror fan goes to a store, sees a hockey mask, they're going to call it a Jason mask.
Exactly.
That's how heavy. But the funny thing is, despite all that, Jason wasn't really introduced until the sequel. That's one. And two, the hockey mask was introduced until the third film.
Fourth. Yeah.
So it's very interesting when you look back at that. But I mean, nonetheless, it has the impact that it has.
Do you think it would have been better if he would have done part 2 than this? No, the fuck I didn't do that.
Savini, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Some damn lies.
Actually, but the problem was at the time,
you were thigh touching. No,
the NC. I was about to say the NCAA.
He does get close to Henry. Too close.
The MAACP, Motion Picture Association of America, they would have really been strict with this because at that time they were they were nitpicking with blood and gore and shit.
Oh, come on.
But I still think Savini would have killed it because it's fucking Savini. Let's be honest. You've seen his work with these other horror films, so like imagining part 2 with the kills that they would have done, like especially him strangling Ralph with the barbed wire, like knowing Savini, that kill would have been like him just like pulling back further. You see the barbed wire deep into the flesh and the head just falls off.
Yeah.
Knowing Savini would have easily jacked up every single one of those kills by a lot.
Had that happened, that would help the movie.
Oh yeah, because this one,
the type of movie it is.
This one wasn't really. I mean, like the box set from Shout Factory. I watched the deleted scenes. There were some good extended kills. Like remember when Alice gets killed by the ice pick? That was extended. So right after that, Jason would have pulled her. You would have seen Alice's face. The ice pick doesn't go like into her head per se. It goes like through the side and through her nose.
Gee,
yeah, through the side of her nose. It was a much more.
Damn, but they need to start keeping those shits in, man.
That needs to be in the movie.
And the crazy thing is, you won't believe this shit. It's actually a cool story. How they recovered that lost footage. If I'm not mistaken, someone actually owns a demo tape of Friday the 13th Part 2 that had the extended kills, but there was no audio because it was just a demo tape. So they were able to pull that and dump it into the deleted scenes.
Oh shit!
Damn,
that's crazy. That's dope.
But back to the burning. As ridiculous as it would have been, because it's gonna be like, oh, who's gonna be the burn victim this time? Who's gonna be the burn victim this time?
Mm-hmm.
I see this to the extent being a second film with a copycat, or the killer turns out to be supernatural and comes back. At most, I would see this being a trilogy. At most.
Not mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I really wouldn't be mad at it. But again, it depends on how they do it. Like,
yeah,
you want it to be around. I mean, it's probably not going to be as good as this one, but you want it to be at least around this level. Unless if it's just a trilogy. Like, I feel like after trilogies for movies, then they just start getting. It's unpredictable. Like after the trilogy,
it's like fuck the effort. People are going to see it anyway. So it's like it's more money than integrity.
It could be that for some, and it could also just be more pressure.
Yeah,
because you're just like you're really passionate about putting out a good film of this franchise, and you're just like, fuck, I gotta top the next one. Fuck, I gotta top the next one.
Yeah, it's kind of what happened with. I mean, I guess you could say it kind of happened with this one on Halloween 2. It's my favorite sequel. It's good. But at the same time, it doesn't have that same punch that the original one did.
That's tough to do.
Mick said he has a theory about that. If he's still here, he never said what it was, though.
Yeah, he said it like Halloween 2 didn't work.
Halloween 2 and The Burning, he said he has a theory why they didn't work.
I think keep in mind, a sequel was never planned. So when you have that as your initial plan, it's kind of hard. Like, you're like, you go from not white to another one, then you want to do another one. It's like, okay, how do I outdo myself with this? Like, and on top of that, the pressure's high, like Aaron said, because the first one was so impactful at the time. It's like, shit, how can I really outdo myself? It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Especially thinking of kills. Like I'm always said, like if you make a sequel or something, I was like, you gotta up the kills too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything. You gotta up everything. I want to see like a kill that you hardly ever see. Like the first time I seen someone's eye like stabbed in the eyeball, I was like, what the fuck? Because you never expect it's usually strangled or someone gets stabbed in the back.
Right.
Then they started going fucking crazy. You're like, okay. So yeah, you gotta up that shit. Like Saw has to do it. Like every fucking Saw movie, the torture games, they had to fucking up the ante.
You're right. So I'm only spinning the wheel
I
once
feel
tonight.
like they probably did it the best, honestly.
Well, Saw, because there's so
Yeah.
many torture fucking things in the world, man. You could think you make anything a torture game.
Yeah, look at fucking Hunger Games. They made red light, green light into a murderous game.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, Squid Game.
The Switch games.
Squid Game,
Yeah.
there you go. Hunger
You
Games.
still didn't see that, huh, Chris? You still didn't
No.
watch it? Oh, you're killing me.
Oh, man, it was good.
I almost started Stranger Things the other day.
Oh, you still didn't
Almost.
watch that either? Oh, God, you're killing me.
No.
Oh,
I
shit.
just got done with All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean.
Yo, what'd you think?
Great fucking series. Great.
I like
that
it.
series.
I liked it
You
a
didn't
lot.
like?
Can't wait for
Oh, you
season
like
2.
That shit was badass.
Oh, jizzle my nizzle. It's almost done too, ain't it?
I
2
think so.
movies left. So here's the thing. I want your guys' opinions on this.
Oh,
So
no.
there's
Oh, no.
So we can
Do
say
you
bye
guys
bye to
want
this
to-
shit.
So if we do Last House on the Left, if we Last House on the Left,
Oh, there you go. Trolls 2. They had better than the first one. They
regular
fucked that
and
one up.
OG, right? So say we do that one on Thursday, and then we'll do Trolls 2 and Charlie's Farm on Tuesday. What do you guys think?
I'm down with whatever.
Trolls 2 and what?
Charlie's Farm. Charlie's Farm is supposed to be next Tuesday. So he says we can add the Trolls 2 to it.
Oh, what was Charlie's Farm? Where did that come from?
I joined the watch party last night. And the one that they were playing some other movie called The Butcher. They were like already in the middle of that, so I just chilled, watched that. And then not too long after they started a movie, they played a movie called Charlie's Farm. Yo, that shit was awesome. The gore and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I have to review this movie. I have to review this movie soon. So I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna do it Tuesday. So I mean, that way this wheel will be gone, for one.
So are we doing 4 movies next week? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's 4. OG and the new, and then Trolls 2 and Charlie's Farm.
You guys cool with that?
I'm good.
We'll make it work.
Cool. That way we can get ready for say bye-bye to the OG wheel.
You typed them down first? You took the notes first?
I copied and paste.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay. Let's do this. Delete.
How'd you guys like the scene where he was sneaking a peek? And he said, I was just trying to scare her. They're always bullying me.
That shit was funny.
Scare her. Get out of here. You want to see some titties.
No, what scared the shit out of me.
Yo, he was stalking her the whole fucking movie, man.
What scared the shit out of me was that stinger when you saw like a glimpse of the killer's face.
Bye-bye, OG wheel.
He's like peeks to the window. You're like, oh shit.
Seriously, we had some stalking in here. That motherfucker was like stalking that chick.
He definitely was.
But the people who made the movie made it like a twist, like he was like keeping an eye on her because the boyfriend was a douche. But dude, nah, motherfucker was a stalker.
That's straight up stalking. There's no fucking. That's stalking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. That's straight
Girl
up.
even said it. She was like, "You got a sexual predator on the fucking campsite."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Nah, I'll talk to him. He'll be all right." He'll be
No.
all right until one day he snaps and rapes.
He's just looking.
Yeah, just looking. Man. He needs some visuals for.
As long as he don't touch. As long as he don't touch.
Only himself.
Touch himself in the corner in the cabin.
I was camp counselor, man. If I catch dudes peeking out on the women in the showers, man, their punishment is like, here you go. You can masturbate. You've got a good peek, but you got to masturbate with a fuck poison ivy leaf.
This guy.
Oh,
That's
see, I wouldn't do that. I would punish them for just not telling me.
might be a torture camp. People fucking.
Well, my younger self, that is at the same age that they are.
I also got to add this. That poster fucking rules.
That poster
I don't know how the blood dripping just makes that little that river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is cool.
That is an awesome fucking poster. I'd make a dope shirt. All that good shit. This movie, like I said, I gave this movie an 8, and I'm happy I did. I'll stick with that. Fun I guess second watch. Definitely a fun second.
First fun memorable watch.
Not even like a fun little, like you want to binge like a bunch of one-off slashes. Like it's just a thing you want to throw on. I would see that. I would never just do it at the second watch and then that's it. No, I would watch it here and there. Same shit with Intruder, same shit with The Prowler, same shit with Nightmare Beach, same shit with Edge of the Axe. These are like, nice little one-offs that I
wouldn't mind send me a list of movies, man.
I know, this motherfucker just like shooting them out.
I'm like, shit.
Yeah, all those ones you just said, you got to throw those in the group chat because those sound interesting. Intruder, I probably watched that about 3 or 4.
Right now, James, The Prowler. You thought you loved prosthetic effects?
Really? I gotta check this out then. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow.
And what's dope about The Prowler, dude? The fucking outfit is so damn unique. You know what the outfit is? It's a World War II outfit.
Really?
He's got the the outfit, the helmet, and like
okay.
When you pull the strings, the thing closes on your face.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
And his weapon of choice is diving knife.
Definitely
Nice.
watch that shit.
Not something you really see.
I'm shocked I've never seen that yet.
Great film, I'm telling you. I think Tom Savini worked on that one too. I think, but hell of a slash. I can tell you that much.
The Prowler.
Yo, was Tom Savini the guy that did that skeleton army guy in that movie? What was it, The Gate or some shit?
Yeah, you're talking about House?
Was it House?
The army skeleton dude?
Buddy comes back?
Yeah, it's House.
Yeah.
All right, so check this. Tom Savini worked on Prowler. No surprise there. And is directed by Joseph Zito, who directed Friday the 13th, the final chapter. But this was years. This would be like not too long before final chapter. This one came out also in 81.
Damn, 81 has some slashers flying out there, huh?
The birth of VHS.
Sure.
That's literally when that happened. All these movie people were like, wait, we're not putting these out into theater, but fuck it, let's put them on tape and distribute them. And then fucking the shelves were stocked. Tons of shit.
I mean, growing up, I still had Blockbuster for a good duration of my life, but I can imagine how fun it was for you motherfuckers when video rental stores were a thing.
Why are you trying to date us, bro?
No, I'm like it must have been much more cooler at that time. Like,
I mean, how old are you?
26.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, I'm old. I had Blockbuster like probably when it first opened. I don't even know what fucking year Blockbuster came out.
I remember when Hollywood Video first started.
Hollywood Video is when Blockbuster bankrupt and Hollywood Video took over.
Screen Gems, I remember them too.
But then we had a local. Then we had the little mom and pop shops like Nick.
Yeah, see, those are the ones. Hell yeah, I had one by here. That one fizzled out like by.
Yeah, they're the ones that have like this shit.
Do you guys remember where the front of? I believe it was Hannaford too, but definitely Price Chopper. You can go to the front of Price Chopper and fucking rent movies. The grocery store.
Yeah,
that shit was like you could rent movies from the fucking grocery store, renting VHSs.
Really?
You want to know what shocked me? So, Aaron, Chris, you know Mount Pleasant area.
Mm-hmm.
You know that library?
Yeah.
First time I went to the library, I brought my cousin because they got library cards and they're all happy. So I brought them there. I didn't know they rented movies.
Oh,
yeah. But here's the thing. A lot of them are like normal movies. They had a fucking horror movie up in there in the library. I'm like, really? I was like, holy shit. A fucking library, man.
Yep. Like, oh, nice.
Library is meant to hold media, hold information.
But when I think of library, though, I think like innocent shit, like knowledge.
No, you can't
books,
say
like,
that though, because the type of books that are in there aren't always innocent. There's
Yeah,
some.
hell
that
yeah.
is true.
Yeah,
That's
so you
true.
go pick up an occult book, and all of a sudden you're fucking Doctor
That's true.
Strange.
Like during
You just learned the dark arts.
during my middle school year, my library here in Queens, they had one of the Nightmare on Elm Street comic books.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, it's open to all types of,
Yeah.
type of
It's just, I
content.
was
But,
shocked.
but
I
I
didn't
guess
know-
it is weird just seeing like an R-rated horror film in a fucking
Yeah,
book.
exactly. I was like, the fuck?
You go up to the librarian. Hey, so where's
Yeah,
your
you're like,
adult section?
But I
Just
never
like
really
I-
met anyone that linked to the video. like, the
Where
movie.
are the boobs? They have great articles in Playboy and Penthouse. Where are they?
That's all I'm here for the picture.
That's what people used to do for Playboy and Hustler and shit when they go to grocery stores. They'll be in supermarkets over in the magazines trying to take a peek.
Pop-ups.
Pop up. There you go, Aaron. Great that.
What's a pop-up?
Pop up porn book. You open the
Wow.
book and it fucking goes 3D. Picture pops up.
It's like a birthday card. You open it, and all of a sudden
You
you
get poked in the eye with a paper dick.
I do that.
Accordion, it just accordions out to you.
Oh man. What am I saying? If we thought about it, someone else thought of it. There's probably one out there. You probably get on Amazon or something.
Make it into an NFT. What's that, my penis? Make any money? No, sadly not. No one's bought it yet.
Oh my God, Henry, why? would you-
What happened? What you say? What I missed? Put it up. Put it up. No pun
Henry.
intended.
Scratch.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Scratch.
I
Scratch
used to love those stickers.
porn.
What do you guys think about the final kill? How
That's
they killed
great.
the dude?
Loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It fucked up that he dies by how he got fucked up, but
Yeah.
shows dope nonetheless. And the stinger too, when he just fucking pops up and then that
Yeah.
was good.
They were visionary.
And they just let him burn. I like how they
You
showed
have-
that
I mean-
the flames traveling up the body, where he just gets engulfed and shit. I was like,
They
that's
actually,
great.
they actually did. And then very. They let him burn, and then they didn't do any extra dumb shit. They didn't stand and watch him burn. They're like, you know what? Let's stab him here, set him on fire, and get the fuck out.
Keep
This
it moving.
extra dumb shit. And then that time, yeah, exactly. Keep it moving.
Look, going back to what I said earlier, it still sucks that the guy that was involved in the prank had to finish him off because you could, like I said, you could look at you. Like I said, it's not something you commonly see. Like, you could see the guilt in his face
Mhm.
because it's
Yeah.
like pretty much he took a part in why he came back, and it's like fuck.
Yep. Yeah, I like how they did this. Great job. I recommend it. People.
Oh, also, I gotta throw another one in the group chat. The Mutilator is another great slasher, and a sequel is coming.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Really. Old though?
Say what?
Is it old? Mutilator?
That's
Is the Mutilator an old movie?
Yeah, 84.
Is Sturdy freezing on you guys too, or is it just me?
Yep. He's freezing. Yep.
85. Check that out. I'm freezing.
Yep.
I'm gonna bounce and
Yeah,
come
here and
back.
All
there.
right. I was just making sure. I was like looking. I thought it was me again. I was like, is it me? Just like staring.
It was decent. I gave it a 6 because it was a little bit of a slow burn for the beginning. To me, it took a little bit too long. It was like the first hour of the movie. There really wasn't too much happening other than the situation that occurs, and then it kind of give you this passive flow, and then it's like 5 years later. I like that they told you it was 5 years later, and it was kind of like, okay, this dude had to recuperate. They kind of play off of actual like how it would play out, so that's kind of cool. It's not like the dude's gonna get burned up like that in a fucking 2 weeks later, day later, come back like fucking Freddy Krueger or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And not just that, fuck, I just had it on my tongue. Fuck. Oh, with slow burns.
Yeah.
Cutting it out. Yeah. Shockingly, I have a great deal of patience now with slow burns, and this is mainly because it goes back to 2015. No, I would say 2014, which was when I first watched the Hellraiser films. Slow burn as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Very slow burn films, and it gave me a lot of patience, sit along the ride. I've seen slashers that were even bigger slow burns than fucking The Burning. One of them was what the hell was it called? Was it Just Before Dawn? Which is, that's another heavy slasher, but the other one, super, super slow burn. Boom, that third act gets there, it just picks the fuck up. But slow burns, like, I have a patience for it. If I also show this to, like, any of my friends, they would get bored really fucking fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I go. This one had like little fillers though, with like the Jason Alexander's character, like the jokes.
Yeah.
So there was like little comedy fillers, like goofing off.
It keeps you along the ride, but in an entertaining way. But you have certain slashers where like it's like you're just like, hurry the fuck up already, I mean, let me throw another example at Chris. Weed Wolf.
Fuck you.
I wouldn't even call that a slow burn. I would just call that like slow damaging brain cells. Chris got PTSD already from it.
It made me laugh.
I gotta go.
Think.
Yeah, you're fucked. Something's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not me this time.
Nope, not me either. Sucker. All right, so since Sturdy can't do it, so it's my turn, I guess, to tell you what I thought about A Blade in the Dark.
There you go.
I don't remember. I wish he was here and he could tell us what I thought I might give it, but I think I said it was going to be a 4, and I was kind of right. I think I said it was going to be a 5. I'm actually giving it a 4. It was okay. Some of the feel of the movie was. I said 6.5. Yeah, I'm giving it a 4. I kind of felt like it fell a little short. I enjoyed some of the music. I enjoyed the piano and all that stuff. But some of the, I don't know, it just dragged for me in a way that it just wasn't that interesting after a certain point. It's like I got to the halfway point and I'm like, any day now. When are we going to, what's happening? What's happening? Got to the end. I'm like, okay, so that's so-and-so and it's this, okay. But other than that, like, there really wasn't, the bathroom kill was okay. Like with the stabbed hand and her falling off, and then fucking the bag and her throat slit in the tub. But some of the audio was offsetting and just really weird, especially when they go to her perspective, the killer's perspective, and you hear the breathing and shit and things that she's doing, and she's grunting, and it was just like, and then the dialogue didn't line up, and I'm pretty sure mad shit got lost in translation or just didn't get translated correctly, because there were points where I'm like, well, that was rude as fuck. Did they really just say that to was that their response, really? Like, through the entire movie, I was like, what the okay. I couldn't wait for it to be done. Still not as bad as Weed Wolf or fucking Blood Lake, but it's a 4.
Well, I wasn't here. I watched the movie. Something came up. I couldn't make it. So I agree with you. It was a 4 for me. The reason is mostly what you said. Some of it was, a lot of parts were like, okay, I'm starting to lose interest. What's going on? Then it got me back again. Then I started losing interest. It was just okay though. It's like I didn't hate it, but yeah, 4 is the highest I'm going to give. It's probably a low 4 actually, low 4 almost.
I thought the premise was really cool with the whole movie score composer. You know what I mean? Everything going on and him not really noticing. But honestly, I thought it was going to play more of a role with like the way he was playing and like the way the kills were occurring with the music he was playing and stuff like that. But it didn't hit for me. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah. I wouldn't be like, this is gonna stay in my brain so I can recommend it to somebody.
Agree.
Okay. I enjoyed it. I really had a good time. I can see why people don't like it because it did have a lot of slow parts in it. Quite a few slow parts. I was like, I get it. Like, I had a good time with it.
Did you catch it for that? We were talking about
I guess we can wrap this one up. Yeah.
Okay.
You said you gave it a 4. You both gave it a 4.
Yeah, Knife in the Dark.
But I guess we can wrap this
Blade in the Dark, right?
because this is
Blade in the Dark. Sorry.
Blade, yeah.
You got some burritos.
Also known as my pecker.
Quickest plugs ever. Worst Damn Gamer. Dreams are good. So good and scary. Any last words? Take care. You can catch me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Go check out the TikTok. I am in the works on a lot of full-length episodes for the Midnight Matinee movie reviews. I started another edit today of Uncharted. So if you're a gaming fan, if you're a movie fan, you like Marky Mark or Tom Holland, you're going to want to check that out. It is coming for the drop, but you're going to have to go to YouTube and hit that bell to make sure that you know when it's coming. So come check me out. I'll see you guys soon. You can also go check out yeah, you can go check out the Worst Damn Gamer Ever. It's another plug for him. You can go check out Dreams the Creator on his Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Pretty much anything with digital media, digital photography, music. The man can do it. You need someone to capture a precious moment of yours. He will do it. He will keep it sacred and treat it like yours. If you need help setting anything up or you need some work done, let him know Worst Damn Gamer and Sir Sturdy sent you and he'll hook you up with a dope ass price. You can also go catch our dude Kyle, who runs So Good It's Scary, up on his Facebook page, Instagram, and TikTok. He has tons of interactive media on his TikTok. You can stitch and duet. And if you're an independent film creator or content creator, you got something in the horror space, 30 minutes or less, you can get in contact with him through any of those platforms, and he can actually get in contact with us, and we can do a review of the movie. You can actually be a part of it as well, so please let us know if that's something you want to do. And then Joe, of Any Last Words, she's your host over there. Pretty much anything in the dark space, from recipes, origin stories, ghost stories. She just started her own magazine as well. She has a Patreon you can go and support. Go check out all of her content on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok, and let her know the boys at the Z Network said, "What up, girl?"
Yo, people. Make sure you guys go to horrorsturdy.com. You can get all of my links, every single one of them, from my website, HORROWITHSIR.STURDY. Forget, every Tuesday and Thursday there will be live reviews of these horror movies. Next week, actually, we're doing 2 double headers. So Tuesday we're doing Charlie's Farm and Troll 2. That's going to be in a low episode, trust me. And then on Thursday, next we're doing Last House on the Left, OG, and the remake. So make sure you guys tune in for it's going to be a good time. And again, tomorrow I'll be at Fandom Fest from tomorrow to Sunday. So there's going to be no Popcorn and Pines this weekend. And Chris, you're not doing Midnight Matinee, right?
I haven't completely decided. I might do a different movie and then come back to the last episode with whatchamacallit. I haven't decided yet.
Well, he might, but anyway, I'm gonna be at this con all weekend, guys. I've been on live after the con. I may have been on lives during the con. The Wi-Fi is there. Just tune in all weekend. Now back to this. So Popcorn and Pints, we are not doing an episode this weekend. We're doing one the following weekend, and it's gonna be Deadpool 1 and 2. You guys will not want to miss that. 9 o'clock Eastern. Two movies, so tune in, and tune in. Also, Stories from a Bar, near and far. You're gonna want to has some amazing, beautiful content on there. Some awesome content creators, musicians on there now, as well as just brewery talk. So tune in for that, people. Go check them out everywhere. You listen to podcasts, including Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. Thank you for watching, listening, all that good shit. I'll see you next. Peace.